think I know she like it 'cause she
At night 11 p.m., you were walking on the road while looking at your wristwatch again and again and said to herself, One, oh God, One, today you are literally very late. I think Grandma would be worried about me. I didn't even call her. And did this phone also have to be switched off? Author's POV. You are Kim Wayan and you have no one in your life except your grandma. Your parents died when you were only 2 years old. You belong to a poor family. You are doing a part-time job to continue your studies and you also have to take care of your grandma. Author's POV. Today you become late, so you choose a shortcut of your house, but you are scared too, cause this dark alley is not safe for girls, especially at night. You were walking while looking around, cause you feel like someone is behind of you and chase you, but still you ignore it and continue walking. You were walking silently until you saw a two men standing there while drinking, and they both looked in your direction with their lustful eyes, and you became weak in front of them by their gazes on you. You still you were trying to ignore them until a man came in your way and stopped you. Man 1. Where are you going, beautiful? While looking at your head to toe. You didn't say anything and tried to turn other side. But then another man came and held your hand and making you scared more. One, what are you doing? Please leave my hand. Scared. Man 2, let's spend a night together, then we will leave you. One, please leave me. I'm already late. Please. Tears roaming in your eyes, and you were trying to free yourself while they were dragging you in an old factory. One, please, crying. You were shouting for your help, but the other man put his hand on your mouth, and later he made your mouth shut by tying a cloth around your mouth so you can't shout. They forcefully drag you into the old factory while you were still crying, and you don't know how to deal with them or how can you save yourself. They took you into an old factory, and one man removed the cloth from your mouth, and they both coming towards you and you walking backwards while requesting them. But they both were smirking. One of them came closer to you and was about to touch you. But you saw a rod and hit on his head and ran from there in a hurry. But they both started chasing you. You were running in the factory and trying to find the exit, and they both were running behind you in anger. You fell on the ground because something hit on your foot. You still tried to get up, but they came to you, and one of them man grabbed your hair harshly and made you groan in pain. Man, you? On the other hand, in the factory, go and clean this mess, the man said to his guards while looking at a dead body which is killed by him, while he was also holding a gun in his hand. The man was about to go, but he saw two men who were trying to harass a girl, and she was crying. I went near them and saw a girl who was crying, and those men were trying to harass her. Your POV. I was still trying to run, but they caught me, and I saw a man who was standing behind those men a little far, I quickly pushed them and went near that figure and hugged him tightly while crying in a mess. One, please help me, crying, still hugging. He also hugged you back, and those men looked in your direction and saw the man, and without wasting a second, they both ran away from there, cause they know who he is. But the man gave gestures to his men to kill both of them. You look back and see no one, and then you ask, and then you again looked at that man after breaking the hug. When have they gone? He nodded while looking at you. Hmm. He looked at your face and noticed that you were breathing heavily due to fear, cause you were too sensitive. Are you okay? You nodded while breathing heavily. Before he could say anything, you fainted in his arms, cause you were very scared and trembling in fear. He took you in his arms. Then his eyes landed on your ID card, which is hanging in your neck. So he gets your name and address. And he takes you with him in his car. After some time, he reached at your home and knocked the door while you were in his arms and still fainted. An old lady opened the door and panicked to see you like this. And then she looked at that man and asked, Grandma, dear, what happened to her? She is my daughter. Tensed. He tells all about your situation to your grandma, and she also thanked him for saving you. And he also took you inside your room, as your grandma says. Then he left from there. Time skipped to next morning. You woke up and saw yourself in your room while your grandma was sleeping beside you. But you were confused about yesterday's night incident, that it's in real or it's your dream. But you were too scared. Later your grandma woke up and said, Grandma, Juan, are you okay, dear? Did you get hurt anywhere? Juan, yes, Grandma, I'm okay. While hugging her. Juan, but Grandma, how did I come last night? Grandma, oh, thanks to that man who bring you here safely. Juan, I'm sorry, Grandma, because of me you were worried. Grandma, don't worry, dear, but be careful next time. Smile. Juan, Grandma, didn't you ask his name? Grandma, oh, sorry, dear, I forgot it. Juan, it's okay, Grandma. Grandma, you ready for your college? I will make you breakfast. You nodded while smiling, but still in a fear. Author's POV. Time skip after 5 days. It's been 5 days since that incident happened, and you want to be thanked that man who saved you. And you don't know why, but your mind's stuck on him. Even you just remember his face or nothing else. You just want to meet him and again, and cause you feel safe in his arms. That morning, you went to your college while thinking deeply, but suddenly your eyes fell on a child who was crossing the road, but a car was coming, so you jumped in the middle of the road to save him and got injured. But you saved that child. Your forehead is bleeding, and you were trying to get up. On the other hand, I was sitting in my car, but then suddenly a girl came in front of my car. I pressed the brakes, and I saw her forehead bleeding a little, and that girl come to me. I became shocked to see her again, cause she is the one whom I saved a week ago. One, you? Shocked but happy also. Are you okay? Well, looking at you. But before you could say something, you fainted, cause you were injured. You fell on the road, so he quickly came out from his car and took you to the hospital in his car. He took you to the hospital and doctor came to treat you. He was waiting for you, but he got an important phone call, so he had to leave you alone without meeting you. After some time, you open your eyes and see around and recognize the place. One, how did I come here? One, did he bring me here? But where is he? You got up from the bed, and in the meantime, a nurse comes to you and you ask, one, excuse me, is he gone who brought me here? Nurse, yes, ma'am, he's gone. One, oh, okay. One, do you know his name? Nurse, yes, ma'am, but don't you know his name? One, no, I don't know. Confused. Nurse, ma'am, he's Park Jimin. One, oh, okay, thank you. Smile. You walked out from the hospital and still thought about him. One, oh God, today I met him, but again he was gone. I didn't even thank him. I wanna meet him. Sad. The next day at cafe, you were busy at work until you saw the same man sitting in the corner and a smile appeared on your lips. You went near him and said, one, hi. Then he looked at you and was surprised to see you again. Jimin, oh, what are you doing here? Are you stalking me? One, no, shocked. Jimin, relax, I'm just kidding. One, by the way, thank you for saving me that day. And I really want to meet you again. But you are always gone. One, what do you want to order, sir? Jimin, it's Jimin for you, one. You nodded shyly, but you got shocked to hear your name from him. One, how did you know my name? One, please tell now what you want to order. I want to give you a treat. Jimin, is that so? Okay, just bring me cold coffee. You nodded and went to bring him a cold coffee. He took a sip. One, how is it? Jimin, very sweet, just like you. Later then, Jimin got a call, so he was about to go after finishing his coffee. While you were busy to handle the other customers, he walked out from the cafe and you saw him, so you also went behind him and approached him. One, Jimin, he turned and saw you and asked, Jimin, yes. One, are you going? Jimin, yeah, I have some work. One, oh, okay. Can I get your number? Jimin, huh? One, I mean if you are comfortable. Jimin laughed after looking at your face, and you looked at him confused. But then he gave you his number and you became happy and hugged him in excitement. You realized that you hugged him, so you quickly separated and said, one, sorry, while biting your lips. Jimin, it's okay, now we are friends, right? Smiling. You looked at him surprisingly and was also happy at the same time. One, promise? While showing him your pinky finger. Jimin, pinky promise. Smiling. Author's POV after 5 months. You and Jimin have become best friend, and every day he comes to meet you, and without and when you have any problem, he is always with you. And now it's been 5 months you both are together. And now you have some feelings for him. You slowly started to like him more than as a friend. So you didn't wait and you proposed him a week ago and he also accepted you as his life partner. Now you both are dating each other and happy with each other. Author's POV. In these all 5 months you still don't know that he's a mafia. And neither did he tell you cause he knew that you are too sensitive. He told you that he is an employee in a company. Tonight he brought you for a date to surprise you. Jimin, how is it? Wine, it's beautiful. Wine, Jimin, don't you think this is very expensive, huh? Jimin, no, my little bird, everything is for you. Wine, but you know sometimes I have doubts on you. Jimin, way dramatically. Wine, I don't know why, but you don't look like an employee of the company. While looking at him with your evil eyes, Jimin, don't you think nonsense, huh? Wine, okay, I'm sorry, let's eat, smiling awkwardly. Then you both enjoyed your date together. You both were walking on the street while holding each other's arms. Wine, Jimin, I wanna eat ice cream, cutely. Jimin, okay, just wait for me, I bring you ice cream. Jimin went to bring ice cream, but then suddenly a guy come to you and started flirting with you, and you were trying to ignore him, but he was being too clumsy with you. The guy held your hand, and you scared. Wine, leave my hand. But before he could do anything further, someone comes and punched that guy, and he fall on the road. You looked and see Jimin and hugged him tightly. One, Jimin, scared and cried a little. He also hugged you back, made you calm. Then Jimin took out his gun and pointed towards the guy's forehead, and he became shocked to see the gun in his hand. Jimin, how dare you to touch her? Angrily. The guy ran away from there after seeing the gun, and also Jimin can't shoot him in front of you, so he let him go. One, Jimin, this gun? Shocked. Jimin, shh, don't think too much about that, my little bird, it's just for your safety, he said while picking you in his arms and took you in his car. Author's POV. He took you with him in his house cause now you and your grandma are living with him cause he told you to stay with him cause now you are in relationship with a mafia. So he's afraid to lose you by his enemies and wants you to be safe. But he just told you that he missed you so you live with him. He placed you on the bed and was about to go, but you held his finger and stopped him and said, One, don't leave me, scared. Jimin, be strong, my little bird, I'm here, he said while laying beside you and you hugged him tightly, cause you're feeling safe in his embrace. And he also hugged you back while snuggling in your neck. And you both slept. Next day at noon, you were sitting with Jimin and you were trying to find a movie so you both could watch it together and spend a little time more together. But then you saw the news and TV and that guy who was trying to flirt with you last night, now he is dead. You became shocked to see the news while Jimin was smirking internally. Jimin, what happened to my little bird? He said while taking you in his embrace and snuggle on your neck. One, Jimin, look at this news. Scared. Jimin, leave it, baby. He switched off the TV. One, Jimin, did you do something to him? Jimin, no, I'm not. I'm with you all the time, you know. We nodded while still in confusion. One, Jimin, in which company are you working, huh? Jimin, wait. One, just tell now. Jimin, you don't know this company, baby. Just leave it. One, Jimin, you are hiding something, right? Jimin, there's nothing, baby, which I hide from you. He said while turning to the other side and try not to look at you. You cupped his face but by your little palms and made him look at you and said, One, Jimin, I wanna hear the truth. Just tell me. He gulped and didn't say anything. One, I can't believe you were lying to me. And now don't you wanna tell me the truth? You said while getting up from the couch and was about to go. But before he held your hand, again made you sit on him and hugged you and said, Jimin, I'm sorry, baby, I'm not an employee in any company. You broke the hug and looked at him in confusion. One, then all these facilities, all your expensive gift, what's all that, huh? Jimin, listen, baby, this is all just for you. But one, what? Don't you tell me before, huh? Jimin, I wanna tell you, but you're very sensitive, so how can I? One, so that's why you keep the guns with you. That's why you have that much security guards, huh? He nodded. Jimin, baby, trust me, I love you. Don't leave me, please. One, I love you too, but Jimin, but what, baby? One, you are lying to me, so Jimin. So what, baby? One, so go to your room and shift your luggage into another room, cause you can't stay with me for 10 days and neither touch me. Go, this is your punishment. Jimin, what? No, you can't do this to me, baby. One, leave me, you liar. You said while pushing him away. He pouted in a little anger, and you were about to go, but Jimin, baby, there's a cockroach. You shouted in fear and quickly jumped on him and hugged him tightly. One, where's the cockroach? Scared. Jim laughed very hard, and you understood that he made you fool. One, Jimin, you shouted angrily. Jimin, sorry, baby. You were about to get up, but he held you by a waist, and you both were very close to each other, and your noses touched with each other's. Jimin, I know you can't stay from me, even if you want, but you can't. My embrace is the only safe place for you, baby. You both looked into each other's eyes deeply with a lot of emotions. Happiness tears fell from your eyes, 'cause you never thought that you would meet someone like him in your life. The end.